Hey everyone, welcome coin collectors and history lovers. In today's video we're exploring the fascinating story and collectible value of the 1977 Australian 10-cent coin. At first glance this coin might look like a simple everyday decimal piece, but once you learn about its design history and collector demand, you realize it can actually be worth more than its face value. This year 1977 sits in an important period of Australian coinage only, about a decade after the introduction of decimal currency in 1966. For anyone building an Australian decimal set, the 1977 10-1 coin plays a vital role. Stick with me through this video because we're going to cover everything from mintages and metal composition to era varieties and high-grade values. And of course, if you love this kind of detailed numismatic content, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. Let's get started. Let's start with the design. On the obverse, the coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II sculpted by Arnold Machen. This Machen portrait was introduced in 1966 and was used until 1984 across Australian decimal coinage. Collectors recognize it as a clean and elegant design that represents the early era of decimalization. On the reverse is one of the most beloved symbols in Australian numismatics, the superb lyrebird designed by Stuart Devlin. The lyrebird is famous for its extraordinary ability to mimic natural and artificial sounds, and Devlin's intricate engraving captures the bird's ornate tail feathers beautifully. This reverse has appeared on every 10-cent coin since 1966, making it one of the longest-running designs in Australia's decimal coinage. The 1977 Australian 10-cent coin is struck in copper nickel with a composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighs 5.65 grams and has a diameter of 23.6 millimeters with a reeded edge. Unlike some countries that switched to cheaper plated steel in later decades, Australia continued to use copper nickel for its 10-cent coins, which gives them durability and resistance to corrosion. These coins were made for everyday circulation, meaning most examples today show heavy wear. However, coins that were carefully stored or preserved can look almost as bright and sharp as the day they left the mint in 1977, which is where collectors' interest really lies. The official mintage of the 1977 10-cent coin was around 45 million pieces struck for circulation at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra. This is a high figure, which explains why circulated examples remain common today. However, when it comes to coin collecting, raw numbers don't tell the whole story. What matters most is survival in high grades, because while tens of millions were minted, only a fraction remain in uncirculated or proof condition. That's why coin dealers and grading services often place a premium on pristine examples. In circulated grades, the 1977 10-cent coin is usually worth face value maybe 20 to 50 cents if in nicer condition, but in uncirculated condition values rise dramatically. A coin in mint state 63 MS63 may sell for around $3 to $5, while higher grades like MS65 or MS66 can command $15 to $40. At the very top end, MS67 or MS68 examples, especially those graded by PCGS or NGC, can sell for $100 or more. Since flawless examples are very scarce, these differences in value highlight just how important condition and grading are in the coin collecting world. In addition to circulation coins, the Royal Australian Mint produced proof coins for collectors in 1977. Proof 10-cent coins were not struck for circulation, but were sold in boxed or cased proof sets. They are easily recognized by their mirror-like backgrounds and sharp frosted designs. A single 1977 proof 10-cent coin, if separated from its set, usually sells for $15 to $30, while a complete proof set may be worth more, especially if in pristine packaging. These sets were made in smaller quantities compared to circulation coins, which adds to their collectability. Here is where things get exciting. Era coins from 1977 can be highly valuable. Collectors prize varieties such as off-center strikes, clipped plankets, double strikes, or coins struck with misaligned dies. Some errors sell for $50 to $200, depending on rarity and eye appeal. Another interesting point for variety hunters is to check for differences in die polishing or die cracks, which can create unique collectible pieces. Always inspect your 1977 10-cent coins under good lighting or even a magnifier. You might just find a rare variety hiding in plain sight. Australian decimal coins, including the 1977 10-1, have been growing in collector interest over recent decades. Many collectors are now building year sets and full decimal series collections, which keeps demand steady for every date, even the more common ones like 1977. International collectors also seek out these coins since Australia's coinage is admired worldwide for its unique designs. The coin is also part of the broader match and portrait collection, which makes it even more desirable for specialized collectors. If you have a 1977 Australian 10-cent coin and want to know its true worth, first assess its condition. Is it circulated, lightly worn, or in mint condition? Second, check if it might be a proof or an error. Third, consider having high-grade examples professionally graded. And finally, store your coins properly. Use coin flips, holders, or albums to prevent scratches and tarnish. Selling coins on marketplaces like eBay, heritage auctions, or through reputable dealers can give you the best chance to realize their full value. To sum up, the 1977 Australian 10-cent coin is a fascinating piece of decimal coinage. While most are common and worth face value, coins in top mint condition, proofs or error varieties, can be worth anywhere from a few dollars to well over $100. Collectors treasure this coin not only for its potential value but also for its place in Australian history. So the next time you come across a 1977 10-cent coin, don't dismiss it too quickly. It could be more valuable than you think. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming coin guides and rare coin discoveries.